everyone, and welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Sam.
Okay, Mom, thanks. Yeah, all right. Give my love to Cameron and Andrea. Yes, I will. Okay, yeah, I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye. Hi. Are you teaching now? You started?
Yes.
I'm Mike. Hi. That was my mom. She says hi, too.
Oh, you were talking to your mom.
I was.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's been a while. You know, I find I talk to her more these days because I haven't seen her in so long.
Yeah.
You know how that is?
That is something that's very interesting, living this far away from home, and also with the pandemic and
Travel,
COVID and everything. Travel has not been very easy. So
no, it really hasn't.
It's been a long time since I've seen my mom, too.
Yeah, I mean, because it used to be sort of once a year, maybe once every 2 years, and, you know, that'd be great, and you really catch up with things. But, yeah, when you're not there, it's not just, you know, hugging the person or, you know, spending time with them near you. It's also just kind of knowing more about what's going on in their lives. You know?
Sometimes now they'll say something like, oh, yeah, now... Didn't you know that so-and-so bought a new car and they're out? I'm like, wait a second, when did that happen?
When did they learn how to drive? I didn't even know that part. Yeah, so it's really hard when you're kind of far away from people, especially when it's someone as lovely as your dear mom.
Yes, and so this article that we have for today is actually all about moms. The nice thing is that their moms are fairly close, but their moms are both working moms, and so they're going to kind of talk about how it is to kind of have a mom who's working and can spend time with you or doesn't have time to spend with you and all that kind of stuff. So it's all about moms.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, because it's not just living far away or COVID pandemics that keep people away. Their busy lives do too. Let's check out part A, my mom. Gabe and Cheryl are looking at some pictures.
Is this a picture of you and your mother?
Yes, it is. We have a great relationship and we do many things together.
All right, well, I'm sorry, guys. I said part A was my mom. It's actually my mother.
Oh.
I was just feeling, you know, warm, and I would never call my mom my mother.
No.
But it's the same thing, and that's actually more proper, more formal, my mother. So let's find out whose mother and what's going on. It says Gabe and Cheryl are looking at some pictures. Maybe pictures of their mother.
Must be.
Possibly. But it could be anyone because it's a picture. And a picture is something that generally we would say is taken with a camera. It's a photograph, to use another term. But it could be a painting. It could be a drawing made with pen or pencil or crayon. It doesn't really matter. But as long as it's not writing and we can look at it and say, oh, I know what that is, it's probably a picture. But when we say we're looking at pictures, especially if it's family pictures or on your phone, it's probably a camera photograph, that kind of thing. So what are they looking at? Pictures. Pictures of who? Oh, we don't know.
But we're going to start off with Gabe.
Okay.
And Gabe is going to say...
Oh, yes. Is this a picture of you and your mother? So they're obviously looking probably at Cheryl's phone.
Must be.
Or her pictures, because Gabe doesn't really know who this is. I think Gabe knows what his own mother looks like, but he might not know what his friend Cheryl's mother looks like. So he might see the face is kind of like yours, Cheryl. So he's making his best guess. Is that your mom, in other words?
Yes, and so then Cheryl says, yes, it is. We have a great relationship and we do many things together. Nice. So she kind of wants to tell Gabe a little bit about her mom. And she says, yeah, that's my mom. And I just have so much fun with her and we have a great relationship and everything is lovely and dandy and all that kind of stuff.
Great.
Yes, and so she talks about their relationship. So your relationship with somebody is the feeling and the kind of everything that you guys have between you two. That would be your relationship. So you could have a good relationship with your mom, a good relationship with your dad. You might have a friendship, and so you have a good friendship or good relationship with that person. But maybe you have another friend who's maybe not so nice, so you could say, oh, our relationship is not very good. So the relationship is the feeling and the how you guys interact. So it could be good or it could be bad. Sometimes people don't have great relationships with their parents or with some friends in like a friend group, maybe you're good friends with most of them, but one person has not the best relationship with you. So that is what we say when we talk about this type of feeling. That's called a relationship.
There you go. And of course, if it's someone you've never met, you have no relationship with that person. I never met that person before, but I'm pretty sure Gabe and Cheryl have both met their moms.
Yeah, I would think so.
And with your family, yeah, you want to have a good relationship. You might argue some of the time, but generally there's a lot of love and happiness and warmth there. So that's good. We're going to find out more about their moms, their relationship, and all this good stuff after our break.
That's great. My mother and I seldom do things together.
Really? Why is that?
My mother works all the time, so she is very tired when she gets home.
My mother works too. She's also tired, but she still tries to do things with me.
What does your mother do?
She is a teacher at an elementary school.
All right, we're back with Cheryl and Gabe. They're talking about their moms, kind of showing some old family photos and that kind of thing. Because I guess Gabe and Cheryl don't really know each other's family very well. So maybe they're
school
also
friends or something.
New friends, or exactly. So they're kind of introducing their family. Cheryl just said that she and her mom have a great relationship. They do stuff all the time. It's all very wonderful. Gabe, for his part, he says that's great. He's happy to hear that Cheryl and her mom have this great relationship. And then he says about himself, my mother and I seldom do things together. Oh, so not a very close relationship. They don't do things together very much. So you won't find them most evenings, going out for dinner or shopping together on the weekend or taking little holidays. This doesn't happen very often, or it happens in a kind of very seldom, I guess we would say, because we use that adverb there. And seldom is one of those sort of frequency words like always, never, usually, often. But this is at the low end. It's not never. Never would be 0 times have I done that. This is more like rarely, or something you do just a little bit, but really not very often. It's not part of your normal life, your normal schedule, or something like that. Like I would say these days, I seldom travel by airplane because I haven't been on an airplane for a few weeks. But I could also say I seldom travel by train around Taiwan. I mostly stay in Taipei. I take the bus, the MRT, but taking a long train journey, maybe once or twice a year. So I seldom travel by train. So he seldom does stuff with his mom. Maybe their relationship isn't so good, or, I could say the same thing because my mom lives really far away.
That's
true. So there could be other reasons.
Yeah, so we're gonna see because Cheryl kind of thinks the same thing. She's kind of like, why? And so we're gonna see if we can figure that out. So Cheryl says, really? Why is that? So she's wanting to know, why do you guys not do so much together, and see what's going on?
Exactly. And she's hoping it's not, oh, my mom hates me. No, that would not be a good reason why. And that's not the reason why. It's a much more normal reason. Gabe explains, my mother works all the time. She's a really busy lady. Maybe she's a lawyer in a powerful law firm, or a doctor in a hospital, or flies airplanes or something, and is traveling all around the world all the time. So she works all the time. Her job takes her away from, spending time with us. And it sounds like she's, a hard worker, not just a busy worker. So she is very tired when she gets home. Yeah, she works in a diamond mine.
Oh boy.
I don't know what she does, but she works long hours and it's hard work. So when she gets home, she's, pretty exhausted.
Yeah, and that makes it kind of hard because if you're a mom, it's like, you want to hang out with your kids, you want to spend time, but if you've used all your energy working, then you get home and you're just like, oh, brain needs to shut off.
And she's got to do it all again tomorrow, too. So.
Yeah, and so then Cheryl says, my mother works too. She's also tired, but she still tries to do things with me. So this is something I don't know if this is necessarily the best response for Cheryl to give because she doesn't necessarily know that exact situation with Gabe and his mom. But she says, like, even though my mom's tired, she will still do her best to try to hang out with me or play some games or do something to kind of keep their relationship strong. And so she says, again, we saw this word tired in both of their cases. Both moms are really tired. So tired is an adjective that just means you have no energy, you're sleepy, you've worked off all the energy that you had, and now you just feel so tired. And you can feel tired if you're sick, then you might feel more tired. If you didn't sleep well, then you feel super tired. If you worked all day, then you might feel tired and you might just want to fall asleep.
What? Sorry, I'm a little tired. Where are we? Who? What?
And now we're back to Gabe.
Oh, yes, Gabe. All right, Gabe. Gabe and his mom don't spend time together. His mom's busy and tired. I don't know what that's like. Anyway, so Gabe asks Cheryl this question. Right? Cheryl said, oh, my mom's busy, but she still spends time with us. So Gabe kind of wants to know, what does your mother do? What kind of job does she have that allows her to, work, but also spend time with her kids?
Yes, and Cheryl responds, she is a teacher at an elementary school, which that I feel would be a very tiring job.
It would be a tiring job, but you do maybe get home earlier.
Oh, that's true, though.
Right? And maybe, during the summertime, she might not be so busy. Who knows? Maybe Gabe's mom is an astronaut and she's on the International Space Station.
Yeah, I'm more interested to see what Gabe's mom does, but I think we never find out. But we do know that Cheryl's mom is an elementary school teacher. Right. So elementary school, this is the school that you go to first, after kindergarten and before middle school. So elementary school might be grades 1 through 6.
I think,
it kind of depends on when your middle school starts. I know some schools are 1 through 5, and then middle school is 6, 7, 8. So it kind of depends, but that first kind of look into school after kindergarten is called elementary school.
Yeah, your first few years of serious school is elementary school or primary school.
Yes.
It's called in other places, and both of those kind of mean first, beginner level. So that's what we're talking about, the school that the youngest kids go to, but they will go all day, they will get homework, they will have classes. This isn't like baby school, it's school for young kids. All right, so there we go. That's all the time we have for today, but we have more great dialogues coming up for you next time. So we'll see you then. Bye. Gabe and Cheryl are looking at some pictures.
Is this a picture of you and your mother?
Yes, it is.
We have a great relationship and we do many things together.
That's great. My mother and I seldom do things together.
Really? Why is that?
My mother works all the time, so she is very tired when she gets home.
My mother works too. She's also tired, but she still tries to do things with me.
What does your mother do?
She is a teacher at an elementary school.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下这一课的重点单字。第一个 picture 名词，照片、相片。There is a picture of my family on my desk. 我的书桌上有一张我家人的照片。下一个单字 seldom 副词，很少不常。My father seldom goes to the movies. 我爸爸很少去看电影。第三个单字 tired 形容词，疲惫的。I'm always tired after playing basketball with my friends. 跟朋友们打完篮球后，我总是感到很累。最后一个单字 elementary school 名词，小学。When Jenny was in elementary school, a lot of boys liked her. Jenny 读国小的时候，很多男生喜欢她。接着我们来看一下重点文法。第一个 look at 加上名词，看着、注视着某个东西。Look 是一个不及物动词，必须在后面加上 at 才可以接受词哦。我们来看看下面这个例句。 Chris looked at his watch and said he had to go. Chris 看了看他的手表，然后说他要走了。下一个文法 all the time 总是一直，这是一个副词片语。我们来看看下面这个句子 My mother scolds my brother all the time. 我妈总是在责骂我的弟弟。Scold 是一个动词，责骂。最后一个文法 What does somebody do? 某个人从事什么职业呢？字面上的意思是某个人是做什么的。这句话是用来询问某人的职业或者是工作。我们来看看下面这个情境。What does your boyfriend do? 你男友的职业是什么呢？ Oh, he's an actor. 他是一名演员。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Hello, I'm Matt.
And I'm Vivian.
Today we're playing Word Drop. We each have 3 cards that we haven't looked at yet that have words or phrases on them that we need to fit into a conversation as smoothly as we can. Okay, so I guess I'll start the conversation.
Go ahead.
All right. Okay, so yeah, I've been staying up late a lot recently for no reason, just
Just for fun.
not for fun. Just I mean, I'd be watching like a movie or something, and I don't know. I end up just staying for like no reason. But then a lot of times I have to wake up in the morning, and I really shouldn't, stay up so late because I'm even right now I'm feeling pretty tired.
You're feeling pretty tired?
Yes.
That's always the worst when you don't get a good night's sleep. I feel like for me, it is very important for me to make sure that I get a lot of things done throughout the day so that I tire myself out. So I like to go exercise, I like to do work and all of that stuff. And then once I'm done, I am able to kind of like calm down and then go to sleep. And one of my favorite hobbies nowadays is to take pictures. And what we have done now is printed out some of the pictures and put it up on the wall.
Oh, that's nice. It's nice to have some pictures that remind you of things. I don't have any like photos or pictures here because I left them all in Canada actually. But my mom actually sent me a book with lots of pictures. It's got pictures that she scanned in from her computer from my childhood, and even some pictures of me when I was in elementary school.
That's so sweet. What a really nice gift. I feel like that's something that I would love to gift someone or make for myself, but I feel like sometimes we take so many photos on our phones and on our cameras and it's all digital, but we seldom actually print them out and have physical copies of the pictures.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. So now we have like, Instagram and stuff. You see the photos there, but I remember, when I was young, we used to have like photo albums, but I don't think anyone looks at them anymore, and I don't know, when. Maybe I'll look at them next time I have a chance. But I remember, I actually used to, pull them out and look at them all the time.
Yeah, so I feel like every time I visit my my family, my parents like to take out the photo albums, especially when we have guests over or my friends over. They love to show off kind of the photos from our childhood. And it's always so much fun to sit around and just kind of look at the photos together with my friends and share with them.
Yeah, okay. Good. So it can be embarrassing too.
A little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
See you next time.